Okay, so today's a nice day. And I said I wouldn't do this idea that I had for a campaign video unless I literally ran out of ideas. But here we are. I ran out of ideas. I have no ideas. It's about a 3.5-ish mile walk across West Newbury. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna walk across the entirety of West Newbury from the school to my house. I live basically at the end of West Newbury. Now, obviously, as we're gonna be out here for a while, I'm gonna have a lot of time to discuss things. It's also like surprisingly cold. I'm actually glad I have my hoodie today because otherwise I think I would be very cold. I wouldn't do this in my suit is what I'm saying. Which is why we're just in the normal fit, blue hoodie and all. It's iconic, you know it, you love it. I'm gonna stop filming actually and zip up my hoodie just because I'm very cold. We're officially out of the corner, out of the school property. I've got a lot of pimples today. We're out of the school property now. We're in the wilderness. This part's kind of annoying because it's kind of uphill. Yeah. But I'm already getting tired. This might have been a bad idea. She brought my wallet to school. I usually don't bring it, but I brought it today just because I plan to stop at the pizza place, get me some lunch, because I haven't really eaten anything. Also water. I would like to get water, probably. But that's about halfway, I want to say. It doesn't take too long. I've done that before. I've done that stretch. I don't know exactly how long it takes, but I've done that stretch before. So, we're going to see how long. I got someone behind me. I think it's to buy some coin. Shout out to him. You better vote for me now. I'm shouting on this video. You know, I think something that we often don't appreciate is that this is just where we live. Like, this is just the place we live in. And even today, it's like gray out, but it's beautiful, man. Like, oh God, did I just feel a droplet? If it starts raining, I'm not, but I gotta push through in the rain. No, okay, you know what? If it starts raining, who cares? That's the risk you take when you start walking. Also, he's no longer behind me. He got in his car, I think, because he reached his home. So Tobias is no longer behind me. Shout out Tobias. And any Tobias friends who watch this video, vote for me. Because I'm really freaking cool. And yeah, there go the buses. That's it, and that's including mine too, so. I don't know, maybe, oh, that could be it as well. These could be mine. There's one more. See if I see Aiden. I didn't. It must be one of those first two. Wait, I lied, there's more coming. Well, that's definitely not mine. That's not mine either. There's like two people. That was, what the frick? What the hell? There were like two people on that. Oh my God, I can't speak. There were like two people on that bus. That's kind of crazy. Look at these flowers. Stop and smell the flowers. They don't smell like anything. Boom. Dude, my mom just offered to pick me up. Not happening. It's definitely going to start raining. Oh God. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Like, who cares? Who are these people? Let's see if I recognize anybody. Nope. 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 Don't know those people. We keep moving. We're coming up on the bear here. There he is. We're almost at Naps, which means we're basically almost at the West Newbury Market and the food mart and the pizza place. And that's kind of the goal here. Because if we can get to the pizza place, we can do anything. I feel like that's kind of the halfway point, even though I'm pretty sure it's definitely not the halfway point in the slightest. And, yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It's been, I don't know, I think like 20 minutes? I don't actually know. I can't really tell. I wish I could check the like, oh, I can. It's 2:28. We've been walking for about 13 minutes. And I'm already at naps. Almost. About, depth perception and all that. But I'm almost at naps. And that's the important thing. 13 minutes. Someone just screamed Thomas Carrazzo at me. I don't remember who it was. It was a blonde kid. If you just yelled Thomas Carrazzo at me and you see this video, I scream your name back at you if I knew what your name was. Because there's 2 kids I'm thinking of that could have done that. Oh, hey, that's the driving school I go to. Moriarty's. Moriarty. Oh, Moriarty's. What is driving school? I wouldn't go there if I were you. I blame Jeff Couture and Carrie McCormick. It's their fault I went there. I blame them. I have my hood on now. It's cold. I want to talk about something that somebody said to me. Somebody said to me that Gregory is putting more effort in than I am. And without agreeing or denying, I'm not going to agree. I think we're putting in about the same amount of effort, personally. But what I will say is, the reasoning for it, there were 2 reasons that I heard that Gregory is apparently putting in more effort. The first one is that, did you see those shots that he got of buildings and the camera work? And well, yes, Gregory does have a camera. He does have a fancier camera than I do. I just have my phone, which can undoubtedly shoot some good stuff. But he had a camera. He had a professional video taking camera with lighting settings and stuff. I don't work with lighting. I've never done that. I don't know how to do that. I could learn how to do that. That's something I could learn. Because here's the thing. I pick up stuff real quick. You think I knew how to video? You think I knew how to edit a movie, an iMovie? No. But when Quinn Wellen came up and asked me to edit the Color Day video, and I made a short film in iMovie, dude, I did that. I knew how to do some basic stuff in iMovie, right? Like, I had, But, like, dude, I learned that. I learned that quick. That's how you do it, and that's what I plan to do with Treasurer. Do I know how to write financial reports? No. Am I probably going to learn it in, 2 days? Yeah. Because that's what I do. That's what I do in school. Think I know how to... What are we doing in math? Do radicals and fractional exponents? No. Did I learn it in a day and a half? Yeah. That's the thing. I'm going to pick up quick. We're going to learn quick, and that's how we win this thing. Do I know how to run a political campaign? Hell no. I've never done this before in my life. But I did it, or I'm doing it. I'm currently doing it. Now, daily posting stuff. I've not had ideas a lot of the time. Luckily, I've got people like Aiden Dorado, and Quinn Wellen. Quinn Wellen, of course, current Treasury, next year Vice President. Both of them support me, and you should too. Yeah, but yeah, I got them to give me ideas if I don't have any. They've already, like the cinematic video, what's in the box? Aiden's idea. The LeBron post, the 3-1 upset, whatever it was, also Aiden's idea. Aiden's got me through a lot of this. Quinn helps a lot as well. Interviews idea, kind of Quinn's as well, but that's what happens when you get daily posting. You can't come up with 30 plus ideas all on your own. You gotta get other people to help you, and that's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna learn quick. I'm gonna pick things up quick. What was the other point? Oh, the other point that somebody made in Gregory's defense there was that he's putting in more effort because he's got all these different clubs, which honestly, that's a super fair point. I have a lot more free time on my hands because my activities like theater over for the year, right? Like, I mean, I won't sit around and say that Gregory definitely has probably more to do, but my counterpoint to that is, who are you gonna want thinking up ideas for your government? The guy who doesn't have time or the guy who does? That's my thoughts. I gotta shave. I'm gonna shave right when I get home. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm almost at the food mart and the pizza place, so we're gonna stop and get some lunch. We got a man of the woods over here, chopping the wood. Hell yeah. Wait, look at him go. Hold on. I can't get him through there, but he's chopping wood. Good job, man. That's the work we need in this country. Look at that duck. Oh, there was a duck down there. Oh, I wish this camera had better fidelity. You guys would have seen that. Look, wait, you see them? Do you see them? They're like way down there. It's like a family of ducks. That's so awesome. Dude, what a day. I'm like a Disney princess. Now the question is, I have two options here. I can either go to the pizza place, get myself pizza, maybe a calzone. We love calzones in this house. And get a small pizza, get a calzone, get whatever. Or I could go to the food mart and go get snacks and water. I think I'll probably do that just because I don't have to wait like 20 minutes. I feel like that's probably the best case scenario is that I get snacks. Maybe a whoopie pie. Dude, whoopie pie right now? Fucking whoopie pie, dude. Fucking whoopie pie. I'm gonna do that. Are they renovating or something? Oh no, I think they're repaving it. Okay, as long as I can get in. I was just kind of standing on the side of the road because that's how I cross the road, like from my house if I need to. But I realized there's a crosswalk. I think I'll be the first person to ever actually use this crosswalk as a crosswalk. Huh. Watch, I'm gonna make people stop on Main Street for me. Oh, it's so funny. So funny. Look at this, look at this. Dude. I always joke about how I never have to stop at that light when I'm driving because that light never goes off because who's using the crosswalk? Me. I'm using the crosswalk. Dude, that's so awesome. Can I walk on this or is this wet cement? Am I willing to take that risk? That looks dry, but I'm not gonna take the risk. I'm just gonna walk like along. It's dry, that is dry. I'm sure that's dry, but we walk along the edge. Just in case. All right, let's go get some food. Oh, it's really coming down now. Uh-oh. All right, well, it's coming down now. I got this protein smoothie yogurt thing. I got a whoopie pie because it's the best. Whoopie pies are the best thing in the world. And if you don't agree with me, you're crazy. And I also got a bag of Cheetos. So that should be enough for the trek, the rest of the trek at least. We'll see. It is completely raining now though, so filming is gonna be cut down a little bit, probably, just cause like, you know, I don't wanna get my phone wet. You don't like that. Water, I forgot water. I knew I was missing something, and it was water. By the churches. Any religion fans in the comments? If you're a religion fan, type I love Jesus in the comments. I love God. Let's be more inclusive. I love God or Allah or whoever you subscribe to. I don't care who you think is your God, as long as you vote for me. No, we're not including. Shouting out small businesses, because as a treasurer I do that sort of thing. If you've got little kids, koinonia, preschool daycare, 978-363-2471. Register at that URL as well. Small businesses. I just supported one. I just went to a food mart. No, crazy. Them too. They're doing a fabulous job. Now I've got a long time to go. I got a long way to go out here. So I have a lot of takes to get the point of this video across, you know what I mean? Because if there's one thing that I want you to take from this video, it's the difference in challenge that many people face. Because this is pretty difficult for me. I'm gonna be honest. Shocker, the non-athletic kid has trouble walking miles and miles in the rain as well. It's raining. I hope you guys can see this in the camera, but it is full on. We're going for it. I'm gonna put back on my hood actually, now that I mention it. But it's a little bit more difficult for me, you know, than it might be for some of you. But the thing is, I push through anyway. And that's what I want you to think about when you're picking who to vote for, right? Not who had the flashiest speech, who had the best camera efforts, but who is the most qualified. Sure, Greg plays sports, but I do theater. And honestly, that is, I don't know, honestly, they're very challenging in different aspects. I was gonna say that it's a little less or a little more challenging, but I'm not sure, really. Point is, when you're picking who to vote for, are you gonna pick through the guy who coasted through his campaign? Through his life? Or are you gonna pick the guy who worked to build a campaign brick by brick? I know who lives here. Fun. What's interesting, and I kind of just clocked this now, I think I'm about halfway. I just went onto Google Maps, pop up the picture right now. But if my circles are correct, and they're very vague circles, I don't know exactly what's going on about there. But if my circles are somewhat correct, dude, I'm halfway. And that would make sense too, because like actually that would make a lot of sense. Like the police and fire department being right in the center of the town. So they have equal distance to go. Dude, that's so smart. Dude, people who built this town, super smart. This isn't where the fire department and police department are. They're a little further ahead. I've just realized that as I say this. Charles Quinlan. Good job, Charles Quinlan. I know your sister, I think. If it's the same Quinlan. If it's the same Quinlan, then I do know her. She does theater. Well, I've made it past the fire station. I'm at Bachelor Street right about now. Shout out to my peeps who live on Bachelor Street. If you live there, then that's awesome. I'm thinking if this video gets about 50 likes, I'll do one of the other towns. I'll do like, because I know somebody who lives like basically at the edge of Groveland. Well, I guess I could do the school to somewhere in Groveland. But I don't know people in Groveland. I'd have to find out who lives in Groveland and then go from there. Because I'd probably, the goal kind of has to be somebody's house who's like far into the town. Like what's the route in Groveland? I don't even know. That's the thing. I know a lot about my hometown and specifically Main Street because most of what I do is on this street, which is pretty cool. Like, you know, where would I go in Main Street? Like, where would I go in West Newbury? Most of the time. My house, school, food mart, pizza place. That's it. Like, there's not really many other places I would really need, like, on a daily basis, obviously. Like, if I need to go to a friend's house, like Crane Neck. You know who you are, Mr. Crane Neck friend of mine. Ash. Also a friend of mine, Ash Street. That's kind of it. All my other friends are living like Merrimack or Groveland. All right, we have finished officially the yogurt protein smoothie. I don't know. So we're starting on the Cheetos. Fun. You know, eating these while walking will probably give me a massive stomach cramp. Maybe I should have considered that before I bought them. Well, okay, so we're at Bridge Street to Merrimack. Hello, Merrimack people. If you live in Merrimack, vote for me. Thoughts? This is the primo way to get to the Rocks Village Bridge. We're just gonna go across this way. This isn't the crosswalk, but I'm doing it anyway. Just because I'm so badass like that, I break rules. It's like if I drove... You know what else is badass? Breaking JOL restrictions. That's freaking awesome. Okay. So right now marks kind of a tipping point in the journey. Because this is where the sidewalks stop. There's no more sidewalks at this point. So that's a sick car. Love that yellow car. I don't know who was driving that, but whoever was driving that, if you see this video for some reason, just know your car, awesome. We're at Long Hill, but we have no more sidewalks, and we have a good bit to go, so. Come on, West Newbury, you see this? Add sidewalks, please. Please add sidewalks. Adam, we need sidewalks in this town. Okay. Central Catholic sign. Boo, Central Catholic. Good job to the guy who graduated, guy or girl. I don't know. This is the home stretch. And I know this is the home stretch because these are like kind of the last buildings. I'm 90% sure the rest of this way is just kind of woods. And then we go up the hill to the Page School and then all the way back down. To home. Huzzah. Fellas, I don't know if you can see it off in the distance, but I see me, the Page Elementary School, Dr. John C. Page. I wonder what he did. I mean, realistically, he was probably just some rich guy. Built a school with his funds. But you never know. Could be something interesting. I'm gonna look into him when I get home. Put it in the video here. Maybe you'll learn something. I was right. Oh boy. We start the climb of death here, folks. The path up to the Page School is a little bit grueling. Little bit. Kind of a big hill, as you can see. I don't know if you can tell, but that's a pretty big slant. Oh boy. And we're on a down slant right now too, so this part's even easier. But I see Mill Pond. We're gonna get up there, and we're gonna get back down, and we're gonna get home. We're gonna edit this video. Recording. So you know what I just thought about? And this is interesting. I wanna know your guys' thoughts on this. What's the better half of the alphabet? Because like first half, you got like half your vowels, A, E, I, and you got like kind of your basic letters. But then like second half, you've got like all your wacky letters like Z, Q, R. Look at R. When's the last time you thought about what R looks like? What a weird letter. So yeah, I want to know your opinion. A through M or N through Z? What's the better half of the alphabet? Also, we're at Mill Pond. We're almost there. Oh my goodness. This is the hardest part. This is definitely the hardest part. Walking uphill for this long. Toughest part. Damn, but I'm almost there. That's what I remind myself. It's still raining. Oh, golly gee whiz. Golly gee willikers. It sure is kept pouring cats and dogs out there. Oh, God. It's full on now. But I'm almost home. We're almost at the top of the hill. Once I get to the top of the hill, I'm going to eat my whoopie pie. Yes! Whoopie pie! If you don't mess with whoopie pies, that's all right. I respect your opinion, and you should vote for me anyway. Smile. Surprisingly, I just got my first stomach cramp. But we are at the top of the hill. Folks, we are at the top of the hill. We're at the top. Hello, Dr. John C. Page. I've made it to your school. The best page in the book. Fun fact, before Ms. Zerhart was your principal, she was a English teacher at the elementary school. And another fun fact, the grade below us, class of 2028, actually completely missed out on her. Because I had her 5th grade. The next year, she moved up to 6th grade. And then the next year, she left the Page school. So the class of 28 never had her as a teacher. But I did. Little fun fact for you. We're almost there. Look at this. Tell me this isn't the embodiment of joy. It's so good. Dude, the amount of stuff I do for a whoopie pie. Whew. Boy. Boy howdy. I would jump out into this traffic, get sent to the hospital, right? And I would do that if it meant that as I was slowly fading away, my heartbeat was slowing down, they IV fed me a whoopie pie as my last nutritional content. Dude, I would do that. That's friggin' awesome. I finished it. It's the greatest dessert of all time. And I'm almost home too. This is almost where I live. I just realized I'm totally doxing myself by doing this. Whatever. I'm just gonna record the entire walk in, you know? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this on Snapchat so I can record both of the POVs at the same time. All right. We are on the way. We made it literally all the way. I quite literally walked. I mean, pretty much. I'd say it's about 90% of the way there. Because there's the bit after the school before it turns into Groveland. And then there's the bit after my house. But it's not a lot. Like, I can confidently say I walked through a good 85-90% of West Newbury today. And that's pretty goddamn awesome. If this doesn't convince you to vote for me, I don't know what will. I literally walked miles for this campaign. I've slaved in a suit in 80-degree... No. I've gone out in 80-degree weather in a suit to get interviews. I've shot-for-shot recreated Saul Goodman. Like, what more can I do? That's my house. So, if you ever feel like I'm not doing enough, I ask you to think a little harder. Because while this may seem small for some of you, this was a lot for me. I've never walked this much in one. I don't think I've walked. Have I? I don't think I've walked 4 miles in one sitting before. 3.5, whatever it is. But I did today, and I did it for you, Pentucket. And that's why you should vote for me as your treasurer, because I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated to the cause. We made it. Oh, I'm gonna shave.